Great. Thank you so much, Han, for walking us through those labs. My name is Jay Jenkins. I actually head our engineering team here in Southeast Asia. First of all, the response has been incredible. Thank you so much for the participation online and asking questions. We can barely keep up. It's amazing to have all of you joining us online. I'd also like to point out that, of course, during the hands-on labs, the response was also amazing. So some of you might have had difficulties either accessing the labs or getting access to Google Cloud Shell. You will have those recordings available as well as access to Quick Labs later on. So please check your email so that you can take those labs in your own time and use those videos as a guide. We're also going to work with the team tonight to make sure that tomorrow we have the capacity required and also take a little bit more time in helping you set up those accounts so that you can follow along with the labs. So we'll set aside some time specifically for that to make sure you have your account set up correctly so that you can get those labs started in the right way. And thank you so much, Ify, for working, doing all these sessions today. You got through a lot of content.
Yeah, I mean, we were really wanting to share a lot of information, and then I really get the feedback at the very beginning that I kind of speaking a little bit too fast at the very beginning. I mean, there's so many things we wanted to share, and then with very limited amount of time, so that's a little bit things. But don't worry, you actually get the recording, so of course, just when you finish, of course, join us 3 days, and then later on, when you finish all 3 days, you can go back and check the videos, and then of course, join the Quick Labs. That's a very nice platforms, and then of course the Cloud Hero one. I mean, I do want to participate, but I mean, if I win something, I'm not going to get the rewards. So that's something only for you guys.
All right. So yes, the response that we've had for these online sessions has been incredible. Thank you so much for joining us. We will try to take your feedback. So thank you for all the feedback that you've given us online. We'll try to do as much as we can between today and tomorrow to take and incorporate some of that feedback into tomorrow's session as well. Tomorrow we are covering data analytics and machine learning. Ify will be back again to talk about data analytics and machine learning. So this is, of course, just the first step, Ify, right? This is in terms of learning. So today we talked about core infrastructure, and this is the first step in many people's journey to look at certifications, right? So let's think about some of the certifications we have. So on the screen, you can see things like the cloud architect, data engineering, cloud developer, cloud networking engineer, cloud security engineer, our new one, cloud DevOps engineering, and of course our associate certification as well. Where should people start after? I mean, today I guess is a start, but what about after today?
Yeah, exactly. I mean, I think today is a really nice starting point. I mean, if you know Google Cloud a little bit about already, then that's nice. You just recap, and then you can go for the Quick Lab to do some hands-on experience. But then for all the contents that we have today, I'll say that will be more fit into the cloud architect. That's you need to know, having some experience, how to choose the right kind of a puzzle to put them together, and then really to start making decision how to have the compute, the storage, even the networking kind of things. I mean, we actually have the recap. That's a great place. And of course, not just about the certification itself, which is the end goal, or maybe the end goal is really to go with the real project. But then there's a nice learning path, and then you can see on the screen that we actually, not just the training that we have here online, but also we have a lot of self-pass lab on the Quick Lab. That's a very nice one. Again, I really, really love that one. I mean, personally, if something new coming out and there's a lab, that's the way I'm going to give it a try.
Great. So tomorrow for data and machine learning, we've got 4 modules that you're going to go through.
Yeah.
We also have another special guest in the morning, so please join us beforehand. And Han will also be walking us through another lab.
Yep. So Han actually going to show you guys some very, very, I will say a little bit complex, but the nice things about the Quick Lab is, if you go through Quick Labs, the step is super clear. So you don't need to super fast, Han is very used to those things. It's so easy to go through. But when you do it by yourself, I mean, you actually have that much time to slowly follow a step. So I think that's not something really hard. You just need to be patient and then stay tuned and then move on to those steps.
And of course, remembering that these sessions will also be available to you later. So please watch your email for any sorts of special offers that we might send you as well in relation to this, but also for the ability to replay these videos at your own leisure.
Yeah. So I think that's it.
Okay.
So thank you for joining our digital event, and please stay tuned for our tomorrow's module.
Great. Thank you very much, and we'll see you tomorrow.